Welcome to Gorongosa National Park. While we're not actually in Africa, this 3-acre exhibit here at Zoo Boise is a replica of our main conservation partner, Gorongosa National Park, which is located in Mozambique, Africa. Here, zoo guests will get to experience the animals and the sights of Gorongosa, and at the same time, just by visiting the exhibit, they're helping the people and animals who live there as well. Gorongosa National Park was once one of the greatest parks in Africa, but it was destroyed during 25 years of war in Mozambique. Now, through the Gorongosa Restoration Project, the park is recovering and thriving. It's considered by many to be the greatest restoration project of all time. It not only addresses the needs of the animal populations, but it also addresses the needs of nearly 200,000 people living around the park. Some of the human development programs include girls' education, mobile health clinics, sustainable farming, new schools, and the Gorongosa Coffee Project. The Gorongosa National Park exhibit at Zoo Boise will generate more than $2 million towards efforts in Mozambique to protect elephants, lions, zebras, and more. Part of every Zoo Boise admission and membership goes directly to support wildlife conservation. This, along with 100% of the proceeds from many zoo attractions, means that just by visiting Zoo Boise, you are helping to protect wild animals and wild places. It's very fitting that the first exhibit that guests come to is our African Wild Dogs exhibit, because Boise is a very dog-centric community. This is great because it allows us to easily build empathy for wildlife among guests, which is the main focus of the educational component to the whole Gorongosa experience. Like all exhibits, the dogs have an outside and inside portion to their exhibit, so they have a choice of where they want to be. We'll visit the outside portion as we make our way around Gorongosa. One cool feature of this exhibit is that large rock. It's a fake rock, which is heated. In the summer months, this is Chitango Camp, which is named after the guest accommodations in the actual Gorongosa National Park. The campsite allows guests, scout groups, school groups, and families the ability to spend the night inside Gorongosa National Park exhibit. Zoo Boise's education staff has designed programs that ensure guests are learning, being inspired, and of course, having fun. This is Lion House. In the 50s, it was a swanky cocktail lounge in the middle of Gorongosa National Park. It was often frequented by celebrities visiting the park. After a major flood and wars, it was taken over by the park's lions, which use it as a lookout point for prey. Inside the Lion House at Zoo Boise, we play videos that talk about the various human development projects happening in Mozambique and the ones that the zoo guests support. Welcome to the Gorongosa aviary. There are hundreds of different bird species in Gorongosa National Park, which many of them are endemic to Gorongosa. At Zoo Boise, we're able to represent a few of those species, such as white-backed vultures, black-crowned cranes, pied crows, and many more. This is our warthog exhibit. This is Vinny the warthog. He's already a local celebrity here in Boise. Just look at those tusks. Eventually, this will become a mixed species exhibit as our African crested porcupines will be joining Vinny inside this exhibit. Here is the outside otter and vervet monkey exhibit. The upper pool is cooler, while the lower pool is heated. Over here is our Nile crocodile outside exhibit. This pool can also be heated. Now, let's go check out our E.O. Wilson Science Center. Welcome inside the E.O. Wilson Science Center. This is the centerpiece of our Gorongosa National Park exhibit. It's a replica of the actual science center in Mozambique, where top scientists from around the world study flora and fauna found at Gorongosa, and where young Mozambicans are trained to be the future guardians of the park. The Science Center houses the inside portion of the Nile crocodile exhibit, the otter and vervet monkeys exhibit, as well as the baboons. It also features various terrariums. Besides exhibiting animals, the E.O. Wilson Science Center also allows guests to participate in citizen science through WildCam Gorongosa, where visitors can help identify animals through trap cam photos. This data is sent directly to the scientists working in Mozambique. Guests also can interact with other technology, watch videos about the park's restoration and human development projects. Outside the E.O. Wilson Science Center is a snack and gift cart, as well as bathrooms. Over here is our art installation, which was created by a local artist. This was a project in partnership with the City of Boise's Arts and History Department. These displays represent some of the larger animals of Gorongosa that guests can't see at Zoo Boise. Here is the outside baboon exhibit. It's set up so the baboons have a lot of room to climb and interact in a safe environment. Here we have the inside exhibits of our hyenas and our African wild dogs. Like all the inside exhibits, the ground is covered with 3 feet of mulch. This is more environmentally friendly and better for the animals because the animals are free to dig while never having to walk on concrete. These exhibits are also set up so that the animals can switch between the two outside exhibits safely. Additionally, like many of the exhibits here at the Gorongosa National Park exhibit, you'll see murals that are actually painted of actual scenes of Gorongosa National Park. To our left is the outside hyena yard, and to the right is our replica Gorongosa farm. Guests can observe and learn about the sustainable farming practices that are being implemented in the buffer zone around Gorongosa National Park. This method of farming has not only yielded larger crops, but is also being widely adopted among the villages. Just outside the Gorongosa National Park exhibit, we have also retrofitted our old hyena yard into a Nyala and southern ground hornbill exhibit. Each species has an indoor barn that they can choose to spend time in, which are also viewable to guests. We hope that you've enjoyed your tour of Zoo Boise's Gorongosa National Park exhibit. We are so proud of the work that our conservation partners are doing in Mozambique and of our zoo guests who have wholeheartedly supported this project. Thank you for considering us for this prestigious award, and have a wonderful day.